Now, my name is Anthony Karumba, of course, the Gen Z's national spokesperson here at Bunge la Mwananchi. I want to start by saying this. First of all, in the spirit of oneness, last week was a week of forgiveness. What we heard from actually the National Prayer Breakfast, which happened in Kasarani. And one of the things that happened there that we remind the president is that he asked for apology from we, the Gen Zs, who were affected actually during this protest last year in the month of August, in the month of June. However, during the Madaraka Day that took place in Homa Bay, his elder brother in the broad-based pact told him for the apology, to be substantiated, you must compensate the families of those heroes who lost their lives fighting for this nation. Comrades, power! We all of us agree with what your elder brother told you, that those families, they actually died in the line of duty. And in the spirit of oneness, I want to remind Kenyans of one thing. We cannot joke with our nation. The leadership of this nation is what will determine, the leadership of this nation is what will determine the future that we are fighting for every day as young people. Bunge power. And for that reason, I want to say this. The UHC nurses, that is Universal Health Coverage nurses, we have seen them go to the demonstrations. They have actually begun their demonstrations. Today, the whole day, they are asking for one thing, to be put on permanent and pensionable contracts. And therefore, Mr. President, the people who are suffering today, when these people are actually in the streets, it is the Kenyan people. And therefore, let us see these people and their demands being done by the government. Finally, I want to say this. Good people, we said this and I will repeat it again. If we trade with ignorance, poverty will give it a chance to dominate in this country. And therefore, I've listened to every person who is speaking here. It is all about our person. And this Bunge represents this whole country. This shows how divided we are. If today we align people who are supporting government on this side, you have several of them. You come to this side who are supporting Wamunyoro, there are those people who will stand. If you ask those who are supporting Kalonzo and the rest, we have people. But let me tell you, good people, these are the same people we are used to. And we have this generation, a generation that I told you, like Israelites, they cried due to poverty and challenges from Pharaoh. And God gave them Moses. Kenyans, Gen Zs were given to you by God to save this nation from impoverishment. And the only thing that we are going to liberate this nation in the spirit of oneness, it is to do away with this tribal politics. They will take us nowhere. Good people, today, I know one thing. The other day, we saw this one man from the mountain who came to say, he was apologizing to Kikuyus, telling them, I misled you, I took you to this direction, this person nilimletea, aliwadanganya. My friend, and now he's telling Kikuyus, now good people follow me, I show you the way, because I have learned the lesson that this person conned us. Let me ask you, how holy are you within no time if you come to us and tell us the same person you brought to the people, now that you're not together, that you are the person who has a solution for this Kenya? Let us not trade with the politics of individuals. Come and bring us the formula that you have for fighting corruption. Let me tell you, the future of this nation. Today we have one problem. If you didn't see what was happening in the National Assembly today, we had this principal secretary for the treasury, and he had a very difficult time to answer some of the very simple questions. And the questions were like this. One of the promises we were given by government is that we are not going to continue borrowing more money. Si ni kweli? Yes. Now, when this government took over, they told us that they found empty coffers, but the debt at that time, it was how much? 8.7 trillion by the previous regime. Today, it is around 11 trillion, but now we are asking for a transparent list showing us this is the money we've been given, and if it's a debt, because there is something that is not clear here. Tell us this money we are given for this duration of time, and this is the interest that we are going to pay for this money because you are using our taxes. We demand the information. And I want to say this, as Gen Zs, we are not taking sides. Don't think that we are dead. We are still alive. But what we are doing, we are watching because we know our lives and future lies within our votes. And I want to say this. One of the jokes, I heard somebody say that Gen Zs are a confused generation that don't know where they are headed. Let me clarify that. Let me clarify that. Let me clarify that. What happened in this nation? Listen to me. Listen to me, good people. Listen to me, good people. It is constitutional. It is conventional for the ruling administration to be oversighted by an active opposition. But unfortunately, good people, listen to me. Unfortunately, at the moment, we have nobody to shout and tell us this is what is happening. But the Gen Zs, this is a digital generation. Digital generation. We have the skills. We are creative. Today, I want to thank the Milimani local judge who actually conducted that and gave a bill to this lady, Rose Jerry, right? This lady did a very simple thing. The Constitution of Kenya gives us an opportunity as Kenyans for public participation. And if within the spirit of creativity, if you are able to develop a website, and the National Assembly has a website, you allow us as Kenyans to use at the comfort of where we are, we give our opinions. It's either yes or no. That is all she did, to bring services to the people. In fact, this is somebody who is very instrumental to the government. Instead of being fought, she should be brought, empowered, so that we can push together the economy of Kenya. And I want to tell you, the pastor who was there last week in the prayers there at the National Prayer Breakfast from the US, this pastor, I say time and time again, he was sent to this nation by God. Mr. President, some of the things this person told you are exactly what we need in this nation. Gen Z should not be fought. Gen Zs are industrious people. They are wise people. They are a generation that they have knowledge. All we need is one thing. We cannot canvass matters our economy and matters our nation when we are under the table. We must get on the table. And getting on the table means what? Embrace digital world. Embrace digital world. And we want Gen Z power. I want to finish by saying this. I want to say this one is very important. We are asking for digital democracy. Digital democracy. Are you ready for this? Yes. We say we demand for digital democracy. Are we together? When I say digital democracy, you say it's our right. Tunaelewana? Digital democracy. Digital democracy. Digital democracy. Gen Zs are not only going to influence and impact Kenya on online only. We are going to be also at the front line, because even us, there is something we can contribute towards the development.